Hello, cats and kittens. What I will say, Yoroshiku. Back in the Crisis Corner, in the One Piece section of the Crisis Corner, as promised. Back with Dave. Say hey, Dave.
Audi.
We are back because One Piece 291 has just dropped, or a version thereof has just dropped. Oh, let me see. Let me make sure I don't do this. And we had a chance to look it over. We make sure, if definitely, if you haven't read it, you know, read it first and then check out this video.
Spoiler
Won't
alert.
put no spoilers on you. But this is a this is a huge chapter. This chapter is a little bit of a game changer for real. It's the name of the chapter is Shitenmaru, and you find out why as you go through the chapter. But the we're continuing with the Straw Hats Pirates confab with uh what's it Kinemon
And then one, yeah.
going over the plan to attack Kaido and his crew. The big plan to take down to wrest control of the country away from Kaido, and apparently Kaido is situated in some place called Onigashima, which is the headquarters for his crew, which apparently is not that far away from where the from the ruins, right?
No, it's you can see it from the shores of the island that they're currently on.
Yes. So which plays in this fact is in very large towards the cliffhanger. But the plan seems to be that the the attack will occur during a festival, the fire festival. The what is it? Kaido and his men apparently will be drunk in some stupor, and let me see if I'm reading this right. We'll go to Onigashima, pay their respects. However, that is not that is nothing more than a facade. The beach pirates and the government officials will have a banquet that night, and then Sanji chimes in. I see. We'll beat those idiots up while they're in a drunken stupor. So the plan is to attack them apparently while they're drunk, offer some revelry, and take them down. What do you think of that plan?
I think folks can dream.
Yeah, yeah.
I think folks, that's where I'm at with it. It seems like they, even with all these plans and all this and so forth, it just seems like Kinemon doesn't have he should have a better grasp of the cats he's dealing with because Luffy's not gonna follow any plan. And he's gonna have a hard time wrangling that man. You know,
The plan technically, I mean, it's like the Babylon fell to the Persians because they was drunk. You know what I'm saying? The Persians caught them on some sloppiness. You know, the gates was open and they took them out. So it sounded like tactically, yeah, you could say there's some sense to it, but like you say, nowhere in the history of One Piece has battle strategies involving the Straw Hats ever gone off on cue. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dream. I don't know what kind of dream that is, but that's he should know better. You know what I'm saying? It's like expecting Charlie Brown to kick the ball. It ain't gonna happen. You should just get used to that and just whatever. But also they go over some stuff about the mark of the mark of the crescent moon on those details seem to be important to me. I mean, they're laid out. The details that are laid out on the page where he's talking about the crescent moon and the mark being that's the mark of their allies. And it's the mark of the rebellion and their allies and blah blah blah. That's probably going to factor in big at some point. It's one of those specs, bits of information that you store away. You know what I'm saying? Because it may wind up that, Kaido's been on to him the whole time, and there's going to be people with fake crescent moons. And they're going to wind up betraying him or something like that. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
There's something to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah. So there's something. There's that. Everybody's plot and everybody's place in the plan is laid out as far as what Frankie's going to be doing. He's going to get them the blueprints. So,
well, that's what Frankie's been doing. So essentially,
yeah.
The idea is, I guess, that these the folks who've already arrived in Wano already have an assignment that they're supposed to be doing to gather information, or so Frankie's getting the blueprints to the mansion that Kaido and company are going to be at when the festival is taking place.
So some of this has been laid out previously, right?
Yeah, this is the plan. So this plan has been in
like rehash.
Remote, yeah. So he's catching these folks up. So hey, when we got here, I sent Robin to this place. She's a geisha. She's working so that she can get called in. Frankie's at this location doing such and such and such and such. So this is what's been going on to this point.
I think we're just getting Sanji's place in the plan as far, because I don't think it's been mentioned that his culinary skills will be drawing crowds of people and finding those we're searching for. I don't think we've got that information before. And apparently Nami's weather control is like ninjutsu. What that means. Excuse me. And let me see. The whole deal with, the little transformation with their outfits or whatever. And a little clothes jutsu. That's funny. And of course, Nami gets a skimpy outfit.
Yeah.
Because she's Nami.
Yeah, why not?
Everybody else, that's how it is.
Yeah, why not?
And we also get the introduction of, what's her name, Shinobu? The Konoichi. This reminds me of, what's it called, Kokoro-san? Or what's he going?
Shinobu, huh?
Remember back in Water 7? The mermaid lady, what's her name?
Yeah. Kokoro.
Yeah, Kokoro. Yeah, Sanji was waiting for a beautiful mermaid, like came in there, and I'll come home, girl. You know what I'm saying? Looking hideous.
Same thing. Shinobu is yeah.
That's the new Kokoro. Okay, so yeah, and then Nami's, she's pissed off because Konoichi ain't dressed in skimpy outfits. It's just one man's a pervert. Right?
I mean the whole.
He married too, you know what I'm saying? What's going on with this dude?
Yeah, Suru's that man's wife. Suru, so you dropped the Suru was that man's wife.
Okay. So we get past that. Another important point is that they're looking specifically for what's his name? Kawamat. How do you pronounce it?
Oh, the
folks Denjiro, Ashura, Doji, and Kawamatsu. Is it?
It's let me see. It's because he says definitively we're looking for.
Their names up.
What page is that? It's
I forget what page. This has got to be.
Because he drops those names, and you're like,
Denjiro.
Essentially, it's the last piece of the puzzle. We're waiting on these three samurai here, because I think we were talking about it previously. The identity of the 9 sheaths. So essentially you get, because I can't believe to this point that Momo is one of the 9 sheaths. So you have Kinemon, you have Kanjuro, you have Raizo. I'm taking because Kiku has some go, and Luffy mentions that Kiku is powerful.
Yeah.
So she might be one. So that's 4, and you're like, well, there are 9 red sheaths. You get the ones he names are and it's on page 10. Kawamatsu, Denjiro, and Ashura Doji. So,
here go the death flag right here. They should definitely still be alive. They're dead. They're dead. They're probably hanging on a wall somewhere. But let's see. You said in the past they served in, Odin. So these are cats they ran with back in the day.
or they could have betrayed.
There's that too.
You know.
So they could. Oh yeah, that's true.
So you don't know. Like these Bambas could be in Kaido's camp, and they might have to fight these cats. Like I don't know. Like
that's a good point. That's a good point.
These could be the disasters. Like like these could be who they were.
Be awesome.
Prior to them getting.
That would be awesome.
Prior to them getting the devil fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like that could be Jack's name. I mean.
What? Have they met Jack?
Huh?
Has Kinemon or any of them met Jack?
I don't know that Kinemon has met Jack. What I will say is the assumption would be, and I guess what debunks that theory is the assumption would be if these were retainers to Odin, then Nekomamushi and Inuraki.
Right. They would
so it may debunk that particular theory, but just the idea that somehow or another these members are either dead. I'm with you, either dead, or they are in Kaido's camp at this point in time. So I don't know.
Okay, now and excuse me. What has come to pass, just as we talked about in the last video.
You called it.
Yeah, them cats back they gave the food back in leftover village or whatever they call it. Thing is getting trounced. Not necessarily in a fashion, that we had immediately talked about, but this guy named Shutenmaru rolls through. He's a leader of some thieves.
I mean, like bandits, so like
mountain bandits.
Model version of the Don. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
okay.
Some bandits, they're like be hungry.
My man laid up on the back of a bull.
Yeah.
He laying on the back of the bull. He like wouldn't get up to scratch his butt. I'm serious. He looked laid back. You know what I'm saying? Big fat dude too. He don't look like a samurai for real. He like a bum. We get into that in a second. But so
basically, that's not a book by its cover.
Yeah, he come through here to take their food. You know what I mean? And old grandma talking about you know what I'm saying? She believes in the prophecy or whatever. The man about to cut her down.
That's what's up.
Let me see. The Nine Samurai would definitely carry out Lord Odin's wishes. And he like, yeah, whatever, and just then, my computer is freezing on me. So basically, as that's going on, Jack shows up. Jack shows up and attacks I ain't gonna say attacks. Yeah, he shows up and tells Shidemaru basically the only reason you're still alive is because Kaido wants you as one of his subordinates.
Kaido wanted to offer you a spot.
Yeah, saying we would otherwise apparently he would have killed you a long time ago.
Exactly.
And then they get into it. I mean, Jack, and then the spread page, you really get an idea for Jack's size. He may wind up being a jobber, but he's a big jobber. You know what I mean? I mean, I like that spread. It's impressive looking. He's a big dude. He got that crazy look in his eyes. You know what I mean? So again, he coughing up blood because my man got to him and sliced through his chest. So like I say, Jack, he taking some bumps.
I mean, like I said, and I know we kind of talked about it in our top 25 list, a top 25 powerful characters, where I felt about Jack anyway. I don't know that I've seen that he's an offensive monster per se. And I think that the powers from the Beast Pirates are going to be the level of resiliency of these cats. So I think, Jack is going to take a licking, and he's going to keep on ticking. So they go at it.
And then the man, he's commenting. He said, "What an incredibly high level duel." So they're getting into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but then Shikamaru ain't no joke. So you can see why Kaido probably wanted to recruit him.
Exactly.
So they fight. And apparently there's another thing is Shikamaru was from back in the day. You know, he old school samurai because he said he didn't get took out back then and he's not going to be taken down now.
Small fry.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, by small. So he's just a kid. Jack just a kid to him. You know what I'm saying?
Which, I mean,
you know,
that's interesting to me because I would wager good money that if this fight continued on, Jack was going to take this fam out. He would have probably. You know, because I don't know that Jack how serious Jack is as of yet. I mean, I know he wasn't happy that man sliced his chest, but like I said, Jack takes a beating and he keeps on ticking. So I don't know.
Somebody was commenting that said at the rate that it's going, basically the whole town's going. That's pretty good. A fight is a fight when it threatens the existence of a town. That's tight.
They call it disasters. They call it disasters for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't. It's not. It's not just a name. I think it's real.
Yeah. But then comes the payoff. He said, "Master Jack, look over there at the sky." Then the sky starts swirling. And Jack's like, that's Jack to say why, right? I don't know how the final translation is going to be. Something's happening that he didn't expect. And you see the sky swirling.
I think he didn't expect that. He's wondering why he's wondering why the guy behind the sky is swirling.
Oh, he's saying why.
You know what I'm saying? I'm wondering, like, what's he doing here?
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got from it.
Then the third panel, or depending on how you look at it, perspective from behind Law and them, who are at the ruins of the castle, and they seeing the same thing that Jack and them is seeing. The sky, messed up, whatever. So they said, let's see. Why the sky changed so suddenly? I wonder if it's about to rain, but my man Law recognized it. He's like, no. He's terrified. You see a little sweat coming out. He said, no. Then he goes over to Straw. He says, Straw, hey, get over here.
Because you got to see this.
He said, what's the matter, Straw? Everybody look up into the sky, man, and start fleeing. My man Shikamaru was like, no way. Why is he here? Then we get to reveal it's that Kaido in dragon form. The man is so huge that people in Leftover Town or whatever that joint's called, and by the ruins can see this dude in the sky. He's like, bring them breasts to me right now. And Luffy's like, a dragon? Who the hell is that?
I'm trying to, a couple of things, Hobie, like a couple of things. See, right here, right there, if I was Luffy, this is when I got to beat Trafalgar's ass. Because you pick this dude. This man is a monster. He's filling up the sky. He is filling up the sky. And that's who you chose, to be our first dude. We need to get out of Wano right now.
I would leave. First, I change my pants because I probably get pissed. Then I just roll. I'll be like, yo, man, the struggle is real, but I got to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
do your best.
And I'm thinking, like, at this point in time, I'm actually, in my mind, I'm drawing comparisons to Tolkien. I'm thinking this is on par with that man Smaug.
Yeah,
like this is like because Kinemon, when he's telling that story in, I believe, 920, he says that Kaido lit that place ablaze. He already lit into it. I'm
Yeah.
thinking he breathed on it.
Yeah.
I'm thinking he lit into. He's a
That's a
fire
good point.
dragon, and it was real. I think this is trouble.
It is. I mean, I go back to it in terms of that splash page, that big panel where he appears. You don't. There's nothing else in the panel but him. So the only I the only scale reference that you get is the fact that people in different districts can see him clearly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Can just
exactly.
plainly see him coming out the sky. You see him breaking through the clouds, I guess, in the previous panels, but he's visible from pretty good distances.
This is insane, Jose.
Yeah,
This
I
is
mean, and the big thing is we see what his apparently what his devil fruit is. He's a Zoan dragon apparently. A lot of people call that. Some people called it was going to be a Oni, a dragon, or whatever.
I'll be honest with you. I'm still I'm thinking it's actually the reverse. So I am going to put it out there right here, right now. My theory is he is eating the Hito Hito no Mi model Oni, and he was a dragon to begin with. I'm under the
That's a
impression
good point. Yeah, that's a good call.
because I'm wondering why he's called Kaido of the Beast. I mean, something like he has to be. It Beast implies to me multiple monsters going on here. So I am thinking he was a dragon to begin with, and he ate the Hito Hito no Mi model Oni. And that's why he has that Oni type look about him to begin with. I think this dude is he's a monster. I'm saying it's the reverse. So not that he ate the dragon fruit, but he was already a dragon, and he ate the mythical Zoan Hito Hito no Mi.
Now I see why Big Mom called him that thing. Yeah, because that's messed up, man. I just roll out. If I was him, I just roll out.
I need to just go.
Hey, I feel for you, man. I got stuff to do. You know what I mean? I ain't fighting that. You know, so I want to see how big he is. I want to really. I would like to get a scale
It
of
doesn't look
how
like he's
big
on
he.
break next week, so we might get a
Yeah,
better
we gonna
idea
find out. Yeah,
too.
but this is awesome, man. I mean, it's like it's, that's ridiculous. I mean, that's what they got to fight. That's what they got to fight. One way or another, they got to beat that dude. You know,
I'm telling you, Wano is shaping up to
this
be
is crazy.
incredible. I am loving
Wando is off the hook. I mean, I'm feeling this. I'm feeling it.
to this point. I'm gonna tell you, Jose. I honestly think it is my favorite arc in the New World, uh, in which the Mugiwara are actually a part of by far. I mean, I love Reverie. I think it was just pound for pound.
Reverie was cool.
They were dropping tons of information. It was amazing. This right here with the actual Mugiwara starring in this is my favorite. Like I can't wait till next week. I am
Previously, it was Zoe. I thought Zoe was pretty much
Zoe was strong.
that was my get off right there.
This is
Reverie up until the point, as much as we got of it, because you had stuff like Shanks, you know, walking up into
yeah, man.
the go and say just how you feel like, and then you got the dude sitting on the throne and whatnot. You know, that's some pretty high stuff. You know, that's
Yeah,
how
man. You got dragons though. This joint, like this thing,
you
it's
got
picking up.
dragons
I
that
don't
fly out
know.
the sky. You know, what I mean, this next level stuff right
I
here.
don't know that we prepared for this.
Yeah. I mean, hey, I'm just glad it's not on break because you can't just go on break after that. You know, before, yeah, but not after.
I think like, I don't know that we're prepared for this, and I think that we're more prepared than the Mugiwara are
Oh yeah,
for the upcoming battle.
and we're gonna get into that in another video. That's
I can't wait till we do because we have to lay out where we think folks are to this point. I think we're gonna have to really discuss it. I think that's important.
agree. So this is awesome chapter, man. This is like it's starting to get real, man. You know, I mean, Wano is gonna be. I mean, like I said, up until this point, has been dissemination of information and all that, and you know, revelations about time travel and all that. That's great, but it's about to pop off, and that was about to get hurt. You know what I'm saying? That was about to get hurt. There's gonna be some fights, and I can't wait. My main thing I want to see is Zolo take out Jack, but that's another thing. I see Luffy fighting enough.
I'm with you.
He had two big
Somebody
fights
else
already.
taking some shine.
Yeah, and he's gonna get his too because they're gonna have to take out Kaido, but
Exactly.
we gotta let somebody in. Well, I ain't gonna get into Sanji, but all right, we stop here.
All right.
All right, that's impressions on One Piece.
921.
921.
Those numbers in the beginning. It's 921.
921.
Check it out.
By all means, read this thing, and if you haven't, if you've already read it, let us know your impressions. Put your comments in or whatever. It's on. It's about to get juicy.
And if you haven't read it, then we spoiled the hell out of it. Check it out.
Go man outside.
I'm not even apologizing.
Hey,
check it out.
Hey, you gotta be quick. You know what I mean? All right, man. So from the Crisis Corner, we out. Stay loose.